Alright class, so for this week we're continuing our look at Southeast Asia, and we're going to be looking at China starting this week. So China, it's a very large country, it's very ancient. They've had lots of different cultures, and if you remember from those videos talking about all the different prefectures, those actually came from different leaders who ruled their own area, being united under a single emperor or ruler who took control of the entire country. It's been a very diverse culture. There's been lots of different kinds of foods come from different groups, and they all just like everybody here live your life. Everybody is focused on making your local community work, and it's more of a bigger idea of these people who want to be leaders who try to bring those smaller groups together and make them into one thing. Well, one of the more controversial figures, I guess you'll say, of the modern times is Mao Zedong. Now, he was a Chinese leader who actually took and created the modern China we see today. He was very much about getting rid of a lot of old ideas in favor of new ideas that serve the goals he had set for the country. So I have a video here that I want you to watch on him, and now it's a WMV video, so when you click on the link it should just open up right in your browser and start trying to play. So if you have any trouble with that, let me know. But basically it's a pretty good video, it's very informative, and I want you to take and watch that, and then I have a botanical article about Mao Zedong that I want you to read. Now he had a lot of ideas, he made a lot of big moves with like slogans and propaganda to get people into his mindset. He wasn't afraid of using violence either, but he was more about the greater good, the good of the people, the will of the people, and using these big broad terms to take and win people over and make them want to fall in line. So what I want you to do after watching this video and learning about him and reading about him, I want you to create 4 slogans that Mao Zedong might have used to get the people behind him, to gain the trust and the motivation of the Chinese people to work towards the goal he set for China. And I also want you to then take and, after you create these 4 slogans for China, for the Chinese people, how would a leader convince the world they're doing the right thing? So I want you to take and then make 2 slogans that he would make to show everybody how great China is. Now, you can have 2 of those ideas be something similar, but they need to be just a little bit different, because if I'm the president and I'm selling you America the Great, America the Beautiful, I'm going to talk about it a little bit different to you than I would do to talk to someone in Europe, or someone in Asia, or someone in South America. You talk differently when you're talking to you, the class. When I'm talking to you, the class, I talk to you in a more, informal way, because we don't have to have these really crazy barriers. I'm your teacher. I'm here to help you. I'm not, here to take and try, I'm not someone who sees you once a year. I'm someone who sees you on a very regular basis. Or, I'm looking forward to seeing you on a regular basis again, obviously. But I would talk to you differently than I would take and talk to like the governor, who I, might see once or twice in my lifetime. I would talk to you differently than I would talk to someone who I meet once, because I don't know that person the way that I know you. I know how I know your ideas, your thoughts, the kind of stuff that you shared with me tells me a lot about who you are. So I know a lot more about you. So I'm going to talk to you differently than I would to somebody who I have no idea who they are, what they're about. So, like I said, I want you to make those 4 slogans to win over the Chinese people, and 2 slogans to win over the international audience. And this, just like I say, use what you know about what you've learned about Mao Zedong and how he talked, what kind of posters he made. You might want to Google Maoist posters. I'll have the a Google search in the Teams folder as well. Just kind of suggesting. All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing your responses. Now, remember, my new office hours are on Wednesday mornings from 8 o'clock in the morning until 12:30 in the afternoon. I might have a few breaks in between there, but I'm there pretty much the whole time. And if you do need to contact me in a different time, my email is always open. If you want to take and get on Zoom and chat, we can make up. We can set up a time. You just email me, ask me when we can meet, and we'll take and figure out a time. And I'm here if you have any questions, if you have any problems, or if you just want to talk. All right, everybody. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you all in lesson 2.